What's up, people? I'm Jay Avarice.
And I'm Brett.
And welcome to The Grid. You know, recently we've been asked to give our opinions on a few big happenings in the video gaming industry.
Thanks a lot for that, by the way, guys. We do appreciate it.
Yeah, any kind of feedback or suggestions for us to talk about, I mean, we'll pretty much indulge you on all those kind of things. But right now, Brett, I think kick us off with topic number one.
Well, I think the biggest thing that's going on right now is what's going on with Konami. What they're talking about is pretty much releasing or pretty much firing Hideo Kojima after the release of the new Metal Gear.
Yeah, talk about shooting yourself in the proverbial foot. I mean, this is the guy that's pretty much held up the Konami company for the last X amount of years with the Metal Gear series.
Absolutely. I mean, it's not only kept Konami afloat. I mean, this is obviously my opinion, but I would say Metal Gear is probably the best franchise ever.
Yeah, it's one of mine too as well. But you know, Konami too as well as a company. I mean, what have they done in the last 20 years that hasn't had Kojima's name attached to it that was any good? I really can't tell you. One right now off the top of my head.
Well, I get what you're trying to say, but aren't you a huge Castlevania fan?
Yeah.
Well, Symphony of the Night was released in '97. That was maybe one of the best Castlevania games.
Oh. Right.
I get what you're trying to say. I'm not trying to shit on your parade, but
well,
if I have the opportunity, I will.
Well, I'll tell you what. Parade's gonna have shit on it is gonna be the new releases of the next Metal Gear games, which they're gonna come and keep going forward without the man that created it, Mr. Kojima.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest tragedy out of this entire thing because, I mean, if Metal Gear is gonna end, it should just die with Kojima. I think if Konami were to release anything, it should just be boycotted.
I think any store that sells these games, we should just go and throw like stink bombs and all kinds of crap at them.
There's no business even being created.
We should just bomb GameStop to begin with. I mean, I hate that friggin' place. But it's not all negativity because you know what? Mortal Kombat 10 is 2 weeks away. I can't wait. Killer Instinct, when it was released with the Xbox One, took that bar, put it right here. Mortal Kombat's about to take that bar and F people in the A with it because the mother effing Predator is going to be in the new Mortal Kombat.
Definitely, and I'm also looking forward to my man Jason Voorhees, too.
Hey, people that are named Jason are decent people usually.
Not all the time.
Well, you know, I don't know. I don't know who Jason Person is anyway.
But yeah, I mean, with NetherRealm Studios, it came out Mortal Kombat 9. You figure you'll never see a better fighting game than that. It was damn near perfect, and so far everything that we've seen about Mortal Kombat 10 looks like it is definitely going to raise the bar, like you said.
Yeah, one of the things that I look forward to with Mortal Kombat is the story mode. I mean, I don't think any other fighting game has such an engrossed, lore like Mortal Kombat. I mean, and last time, it's interesting that we get Jason Voorhees now, because last time we had Freddy, so maybe Freddy will come back.
I think a lot of people would like to see a Freddy versus Jason. I don't really know if they would I don't want to say waste, but do another DLC on doing Freddy again. One thing that has caught my eye all over the internet, if anybody out there is a fan of the band Gwar, there's been huge petitions to get Odorous Orungus in the game.
Oh, that's right. Totally forgot about
I think that would be really awesome if they were able to do that. And it was actually brought up to Ed Boon, who's the creator of Mortal Kombat, and he didn't shut it down. So maybe we'll see Odorous Orungus in the next Mortal Kombat.
Hey, wouldn't be too bad. I'm just looking so forward to the new Mortal Kombat. But another thing, too, as well, that I'm looking at is now apparently Nintendo, which holds a very dear heart as a company inside of my heart. That's right, I said that. 2 hearts. And they're now going to abandon completely the Wii U and go with a new console.
Well, I'm not going to say they're going to abandon it. I mean, there's a lot of ways to look at it. I mean, with the Wii, a lot of people, especially recently, I've been reading a lot of articles that the Wii and the Wii U were all failures. Not financially. I understand that the Wii did pretty much outsell. It was one of the best-selling systems.
Yeah, exactly.
But from a gameplay standpoint and a video game standpoint and amongst gamers, I think it's pretty much just known that the Wii was kind of not really what everybody thought it was going to be.
Yeah, you never went to anybody's house to play Wii unless you were maybe 5 years old or something.
Well,
like
I mean
competitive-wise.
Pretty much before PS3 and Xbox came out. I mean, after the 360 and the PS3 came out, it was... I never touch my Wii again after that.
That's very clever little pun you threw out there, folks. So who knows what's going to happen with Nintendo these days, because if they go the way of the Dodo, like kind of Sega did, who just makes games now, and not very good games in my mind.
Well, I will say, them coming out with this article and saying that they are, what is it? I think it's called the NX or something like
I
that.
have no idea what it is. I just know the 3DS just came out, and it sells, like, their handheld market still blows everybody to pieces, but their consoles can't friggin' talk shit with a mouth full of it.
But yeah, I mean, it is a good article to read, only because, like I said, you saw the articles about the Wii, you saw the articles about the Wii U, about being a bust and a complete failure, and what was even kind of more depressing than that is, I read an article not that long ago that Nintendo was actually looking into getting, I don't want to say getting out of the video game industry, but they were moving on to other things. Like, I knew they came out or are in development, I forget what it's called, but it's some like sleep aid thing. Not video games, not Nintendo.
Unless Nintendo's trying to go into your dreams and make you play video games that way.
Well,
it might help their sales right now, because
yeah.
the games they're putting out right now ain't doing much for actual reality.
But like I said, it's good to see that they are still thinking about making consoles and making video games. It's a very positive sign, I think.
I agree, and again, Nintendo, been around since I started playing games, and I know you too as well. So, folks, again, any kind of feedback, anything you want to talk about, please let us know. I'm Jay Avarice.
And I'm Brett.
And now we'll see you next time inside the grid.
Guys.